Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So gonna play the 2-day weekend event on BBO. So it's 10 boards. I think it's best hand, but I must admit I'm not too sure. Anyway, we have a pretty nice 13. I'm sure we can work out whether it is best hand over the next hand or two. Gonna open a spade. Just going to rebid 2 spades. We're not quite worth 3 spades here. It's only 13, but it's really quite a nice hand. Ace, Jack, 9, but we have got Singleton, Jack. And we know partner hasn't got 3 spades. So Jack of Hearts lead. Well, we'd like to try and ruff a club here. But I'm not sure we can do everything. So we could go up Ace of Hearts, but now they're likely to get a spade ruff. But maybe that doesn't matter. Maybe it's with the long spade. So maybe we should go up and just play a club. The other option is to play Queen of Hearts, but now they're probably going to switch to a spade. And then our club ruff will disappear. I suppose the other problem is if we do go, say we go Ace of Hearts, club losing, that they might play heart, heart, and then get across to a diamond to lead another heart. I think I'm going to risk Ace of Hearts and the club. It might be a singleton, although that's less likely because East didn't open 2 hearts, which they would do with 6. But maybe not with just King to 6 with the robot style. So I think I'm going to chance Ace of Hearts and a club. 2. So East has played the 5. Wouldn't they have played a higher one, encouraging? I thought that's what they played. Maybe West has led Jack 2, but let's... I think I'm just going to put the 9 in. There's no way East has got King, Queen. Yeah, okay. So let's see if we can fool them. Oh. Well, that's a surprise. Oh, they thought partner had the Jack 10. I see. Well, this has worked out very nicely. Now we can play, hopefully play Ace Ruff a club and Ace King of Spades. And, ooh, did have East have a doubleton? I guess I ruffed with the 7. They did. Diamond. And now they're going to promote. So we're held to 2 anyway. That is a bit annoying because we could have... maybe it didn't make any difference. I suppose our only play is to East ruff with the Queen of Spades. I think they would have ruffed with the Jack. So I think my only play is Ace of Spades and King of Spades. Okay, I'm going to give them one more trick. That's a bit annoying. Could we have done any better here? Deep finesse, tell us. No. Okay. So, what, 17, 4-3-3. We have got a couple of 10s, but 4-3-3, definitely just going to open a no trump. Going to show my major. And I'm going to accept. They might not have a major at all here, because that's the only way they can accept. They can invite. We get the Jack of Hearts lead. Oh, that's interesting, because Old Robot. Well, I say it's interesting. Potentially interesting, because Old Robot had this bug that when it had Jack 10x against, I think it was against no trumps, it used to lead the small one. So it'd be interesting to see whether they've got Jack 10x here. Could have Jack 10 Doubleton. Could have King Jack 10. We don't really know. It fits reasonably well. We've got 2 hearts on the lead, 2 spades on the lead, 2 clubs, having conceded the king, 2 diamonds. So we just need one more trick. There's loads of different ways that can come. The club finesse could be right. The 10 of spades might drop. Spades could be 3-3. Hearts could be 3-3. Diamond suit is obviously our riskiest suit, but we have got King 8 opposite Ace 10, so suit could be blocked, for instance. If East has got Jack 9 to length or Queen 9 to length, if East switch to a diamond, then we're going to have 3 tricks, and if West switches to a diamond, the suit is going to become frozen, I think. So I don't think we've really got the entries to lead up to the spades. Ideally, we'd like to lead up towards the spades 3 times in case, or lead a spade to the king, spade to the queen. Yeah, in case East has got Ace 10 to 4 or Ace 1. I think I'm just going to have to lead a spade out of hand though. Because otherwise, say the club finesse loses, then we might start being behind in the race to set up the clubs, set up the spades and the hearts. Yeah, I'm just going to win this and play king of spades out of hand. And 2 is promising. We do get the diamond switch. So I'm going to play them not to have the queen jack. They might have. It would be good play if they haven't got the queen jack. If they have got the queen jack, to switch to a low one. But I'm going to play low. Okay. So again, I don't think they force card here. So I think we've East has switched from Jack 9. What we talked about at the beginning. So I'm going to cash a second spade. See if anyone shows out or anything interesting. Oh, the 10 comes up. So we are cold now. So we got 3 spades, 2 hearts is 5. At least 2 clubs is 7, and 2 diamonds is 9. I think we can take a diamond finesse for 10. So it feels like time to test the clubs. I guess I can cash another spade in the meantime. They know I've got 4 anyway. Diamond discard. Gonna cash another one. Gonna pitch a diamond. Gonna try the club finesse now. So I'm definitely going to finesse, and I'm going to give them a heart at the end. I don't really see how they can go wrong there. So nice-ish 14, 5, 4, 3, 1. Going to open a club. We've got an easy rebid over a red suit. So this is a bit awkward. If I was playing decent methods, I'd like to make a sort of takeout double here. We do know they've got a 9-card heart fit. So we don't really want to defend this. We're at green. Now, I suspect everything's going to show millions of points here. If we bid 2 spades, what does that show? Shows a reverse. So we can't really do that. 3 clubs is 16 to 22 total. It should really be 6, but I think I'm going to chance it just because I don't want them playing in 2 hearts. If we pass, it may well go all pass. So I'm going to chance it. We play 4 clubs. Okay, well, dummy's sort of perfect, really. I say perfect, it's ace 1 heart. So they had a 10 card fit. There's a good chance they were making 3 hearts. If either the spades are 4-2 or the clubs are 3-1. So what are we going to do here? Looks like hearts are probably 6-2. I guess I'm just going to cash off ace king of clubs and then play a spade to the 9 if nothing exciting happens. Or am I going to play a spade to the 9 before we cash off ace king of clubs? Well, having said that, we're going to lose 2 diamonds and a spade and 2 spades, aren't we? Or two diamonds and 1 spade if we guess them. Maybe a club. So we need a bit of luck to make 4 clubs, but hopefully they're making 3 hearts. So I suppose we could rough this and play. Could just rough this heart, play ace king of clubs. Okay, I'm definitely going to play west now for the jack. I'm going to play low to the 10. So we can win this, finesse the spade, king of spades. We're going to give them 2 diamonds. So 1 down. I think they were making 3 hearts because spades, clubs were 3-1, spades were 4-2. Actually, we needed both of those, didn't we? Because otherwise they had a heart to lose, spade off the top. They had a loser in each suit, so we actually needed both suits not breaking. So it should be okay. I guess if we guess, there was no reason to guess clubs there as far as I can see. So we've got 16, not strong enough to reverse into hearts. So going to open a no trump. If we open a diamond, the partner bids a spade. We can't bid 2 hearts, we're not really quite strong enough. 5-4-2-2. It is quite a pretty nice 16. Lots of aces and kings, 10-9 in our suit. It wouldn't be absolutely horrible, but if partner's got 6, do we want to play 3 diamonds? Probably not. I'm just going to open a no trump. Transfers to spades. Okay, so we've missed our best fit diamonds, but that may not matter. I suppose the awkward thing is we've got this lurky club loser. So spades are 3-3. We make a lot of tricks. We make 5 spades and a heart is 6 and 4 diamonds is 10. Is there a downside to playing a club? Probably not. If they attempt to force us in clubs, then we're better off. Suppose we might be worse off if spades are 5-1. We might just lose control. Maybe it doesn't make so much difference because we might get to rougher club and rough hearts in dummy. I think I'm going to chance playing a club. Okay, so they continued hearts. So it's plan B now. We can't really play another club because they might force us again, and spades could be 3-3 all along. So I'm going to test the spades. Looks like they're coming in. So diamond to the ace to find out whether anyone's 4-0. They're not. So I'm just going to lose. One club goes on the long diamonds. So making 11. So 16, we have a really good, we have a triple club stop. So I'm definitely going to overcall a no trump. It's 4-3-3, but it's pretty nice 16 with 3 10s. Excellent club stop, fast tricks. And they lead our weak suit. Dummy's got 6, we've got 16. That's 22. Pretty sure this is best hand from the way it's been going. So East has probably got a weak no trump. Feels right to play low. They might have led from Jack 10. If an honour comes up, the 10 or the Jack from East, we can then finesse against West. Looks right to play on hearts here. We've got 3 clubs. The diamond is 4, so we're a bit short on tricks, but they're probably going to switch to spades, and that's not so bad. Okay, we get a cheap trick. So I don't know whether that means East has got king 3rd or something and didn't want to put up the king. Let's try a heart. Okay, covered. Interesting. So it looks like West might have King Jack Doubleton, doesn't it? Looks like East had King X of diamonds, so they haven't played the diamonds to best advantage. Looks like West led from Jack 10 to 4. Jack 10 to 5 rather, because the 2 has appeared now. And East didn't want to play the king from King 1. So now we can certainly work on hearts. So it looks like if we're starting to build a shape for East, it looks like they've got 4 hearts and presumably 4 clubs because they've only got 2 diamonds, we think. So it makes them 3-4-2-4. I guess they could be 2-4-2-5 is another possibility, but I'm certainly going to set up my heart tricks because the Queen of Clubs is an entry. This hand's going to have the... Oh, it doesn't have the... I don't know why they covered the 8. That was a bit weird. We were going to finesse, but this might be their last trick if it goes to the ace. I think we've got the rest now. So we've got a pitch of the spade on the 9 of hearts, which is the winner. So again, 4-3-3, but lots of 10s. So solid 1 club opening, 3-3. We open a club. Best hand. So we probably haven't got a game on here. We could think about passing a heart, but again, 4-3-3. I'm going to rebid a no trump and hope partner doesn't invite. And we get a slightly odd heart lead. I think the robot now seems to lead Oh, maybe I should have bid. I suppose I'm supposed to bid a spade in the robot system. The good news is I think I've now shown 4 clubs, but they now seem to just lead their 4th highest, whatever it is, whether dummies bid the suit or not. So spades is definitely better here. Going to play the 7. So we've got one more heart trick we can set up, one more spade. Are we supposed to play spades on the basis that that's more likely to be? No, I don't think we are. I think we play hearts and hope that they don't switch to clubs, I suppose. Yeah, they've gone for spades because they don't think we've got spades. So again, assuming this is genuine, we can now pick up the spade suit. So king of spades, spade to the 8. Not now. Now we set up our heart trick. They're still going after spades because they think we've only got 3 at most. So now we get a chance for spade, spade, dime, heart pitching a club, and we even get a chance to play for. Or do we play? Maybe we play ace, king of diamonds. Yeah, we can play ace, king of diamonds, which is a safety play against East having honor X, and then lead a diamond up. That's going to score an extra trick whenever East has got queen X, jack X, or the diamonds are 3-3. I think we need to maintain the 9 as an entry, though, if we're going to do this. So I'm going to lead a diamond now towards the 10. Hopefully West will split if they've got the queen jack. Looks like they might be 3-3. Yep. And we've got the rest. So it should be decent because our little psych robot thinking that we've got 4 clubs has meant that we've made as many tricks as people are likely to make in spades. Now we've got 11 without spades. I think this is just a pass. The problem with this hand is that, well, A, it's pretty terrible 11 with aceless, jack X, and also we haven't got spades. So if we start the bidding with a diamond, then the opponents might just outbid us in spades, best hand competition. If we were just playing normal bridge, that would obviously be less of a concern. But here we know that everyone's going to have sort of 9, 10, 11, somewhere around about that. And by opening the bidding, we're inviting a spade over course, so I'm going to pass. His partner bids a spade, so I can bid a no trump. We know there's not game on here. In fact, we know, actually, maybe we should just pass. Because do we know partners? No, they could be 5-4. They can't. I don't think the robot opens 5-3-3-2s. I suppose we bid in case they've got hearts or something. If they've rebid 2 hearts or 2 diamonds, then maybe it's a better contract. But probably their most likely bid is 2 spades. I'm going to bid a no trump. They bid 2 clubs. Oh, that's worst of all. Now we sort of wish we'd passed. So they're 5-4. I don't want to bid 2, no. I'm just going to bid 2, or do I? Maybe I do want to bid 2, no. My red suit stops are so good. My black suits are so bad. Yeah, I'm going to bid 2, no. We know partner's going to pass. No, they're 5-5. Okay, we're going to pass that then. So I'm going to stick in the 4th ice. Is that from the 10? We'd actually quite like to get to table 2. Well, do we? What do we know? West has got we got 11 opposite 11, and they're all past hand, or no one's got more than 11. And we already know West has got the ace of diamonds. So I suppose we're trying to avoid, well, they might get a diamond ruff. We've got to set up these spades. I'm just going to play low. I think they'll play the ace. No, they don't. Okay. So there's a ruff coming now. I'm going to lead a low spade towards the jack. Well, that's a strange card. That's something a human would never do, is continue a spade. I assume they got King, Queen, Doubleton, but... So we're going to try and take a ruff here. They might get... We're in some danger of them getting ace of diamonds and 2 club tricks, but there's not much I can do about it, I don't think. Oh no, my spades are all set up now, aren't they? So maybe we should just leave clubs from hand. Now I'm going to ruff. So West had ace of clubs. Yeah, it doesn't really tell me anything. I had ace of clubs, ace of diamonds, and East has got King, Queen of spades, ace of hearts. So anyone could have the jack of clubs. Maybe we're supposed to play 10 of spades. And then if East doesn't ruff him, we ruff it and take a club finesse. Well, I can try it. But the other option is King of clubs. So maybe diamonds were 3-3 all along. Oh. So spades are 3-3 then, I guess. No. Oh, it was a singleton lead. And now they're going to get an over ruff, don't tell me. No. I think we can claim now. Can we? No, not quite. Ruff a heart to hand. Claim. It was ace-jack Doubleton, so I could have made this trivially. Why on earth did they play the Queen of Spades back? Whatever it was. So 18 count. So this sort of shapes weaker hands. We might open a no trump because we're sort of stuck for a rebid over a forcing no trump. But here, if partner bids a no trump, we can bid 2. No point showing the spades. Drury, so we're just going to bid 4 hearts. So partner's got nearly maximum pass and 3 hearts, so we just want to knock out the ace of hearts here because obviously we've got lots of tricks. Going to win the ace. I don't think it's going to fool anyone. We don't need to ruff anything. Do they find the diamond switch? Yes. So we may as well go up with the king. Do the heart split. Otherwise we've got more losers. They do. So making exactly. This is awkward. So we've only got 12, so we know everyone's got sort of like minimish hands. We could make a really unsound 2 diamond overcall. I'd really like to have 6, but we are at green and it's best hand. The other options double, but we don't really have spades or clubs. And I think I'm just going to bid 2 diamonds and hope that I really wouldn't do this at the table. But best hand competition needs must, I think. So maybe partner can raise to 3 diamonds to outcompete them against 2 hearts. I mean, it's really unsound, really, with a balanced hand overcalling 2 diamonds, especially opposite a passed hand. But obviously the advantage that we have is that we know it's everyone, both sides have got around the same number of points. Okay, so we push them to 3. I think I'm going to lead a trump. I don't really like leading from any of these suits. Partner's got something. So that's interesting. Ace of clubs. Ace of clubs, ace of hearts. So what did partner have? Has partner got trumps here? Has he got ace, king, jack of clubs or something? Why didn't they play a spade? I'm really not sure what's going on here. I can't believe they got ace 1 club. So I think I'm going to play another heart. I'm a bit mystified as to what's going on. Either that or they got singleton ace. But surely they would have played spades. Gonna duck this. Well, I think partner's got king of clubs, but I assume that they're roughing this because nothing else makes much sense. They've got ace king of hearts and ace of clubs. That's 11, so they can't have the king of clubs. So why on earth did they cash? Partners played high-low. I'm not sure what's going on here. Or should we play? I guess we should play a low one in case partner's got king X. Okay. They did have bare ace. I don't know why partner played high-low. The robots used to reliably give count, but they don't seem to anymore. Pretty sure partner played high-low, didn't they? Played the 5 and the 2, didn't they? In spades. Yeah. Okay, we're going to open a diamond. 3 clubs is natural invitational. I suspect people are bidding 3 no. I'm not sure that's right with queen third, 3 low in the majors. I think I'm going to pass. Feels just too likely that one of the majors is just off, even if partner's got ace, queen, 6th. I mean, you can see how 3 no could be making. I think I'm going to pass. I hope partner's got a singleton in one of the majors or something. Oh. Well, 3 no might still be off, but no, I guess not because they've led 4th highest. But this is the sort of hand that the robot just so misevaluates. I mean, you've got 2 aces and an 8-card suit, and it goes, oh, I've only got 11 points. I mean, it's just an obvious game force. 5 clubs is obviously against the wall because we can ditch one of our major suit losers on the ace of diamonds. So I guess I just play spades. I could take a finesse. That's sort of, maybe that's what we're supposed to do. But it's not really tops or bottoms because some people might be in 3 no. If I knew everyone in clubs and we needed a good board, I guess that's what you should do. But we sort of know that some people will be in 3-no for one reason or another. So I might only be gambling. If it loses, it's going to be a bottom. And if it wins, it might only be maybe it doesn't make much difference. I think I'm just going to play a club, actually. I don't really. Okay, so well, that's interesting. So the diamond finesse must be off. Because there was no way they'd switch to a spade there. If they were looking at low diamonds, I don't think. Oh. They were. Well, we take all the tricks then. Robots continue to surprise me. Interesting, they led a heart rather than a spade. I guess that's what I would have done. Because the heart is more likely to be, the trick is more likely to come back. If you lead from King Jack 7th and the opponent's got the Queen and the Ace, that's going to be the end. Although I must admit, I would have opened something. I wouldn't have passed my King Jack 7th even fun. I would have opened either 2 or 3 spades. I guess the problem with 3 is we've got King 3rd heart, but and our suit is a bit ropey. But the robot is just always waiting for this perfect preempt before it opens. So let's see what we got. 68. Okay, so the worst boards, well, the last one was the worst board, so I'm guessing some people obviously bid 3-no. First one was just out. I can't even remember what the first one was now. Oh yeah, so there really wasn't that much scope for an overtrick on that. And then we had a whole series sort of in the 80s. 3-no on this one, which was just careful play. This one competing in clubs. That was sort of average. And then we had these two 180s were both good. And then we had a few sort of average plus type boards. 3 clubs. Yeah, we could have made this. So I'm guessing that would have been a huge board if we'd made it. I would never have guessed that was the layout of the hands. Making 4 hearts was okay here. I don't know what people were doing here, because this just seems, there doesn't really seem much scope for not making 4 hearts. Maybe people didn't know what 2 clubs was. Defending 3 hearts was okay. Again, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I don't think we really... What did we get? We just had 2. Maybe some people were bidding. Surely they weren't bidding game. I'm not sure. I can't really see. And then this last one. Yeah, where I just disagree with the robot. Okay, there we are. Please remember to do all those things that help me out by hitting like or subscribing to my channel, or if you don't want to do either of those things, then do comment and let me know where I went wrong, and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, that's it for now. See you soon. Bye for now.